How do you like it here at Pimlico?
Well, when you ship in, you're always a little concerned how they're going to, make the first day or two because it's adjustment. But he's adjusted very well. I didn't do a lot with him. I just wanted to get him out. I wasn't even going to. I was just going to give him a day off, but he acted like he needed something, so we went out with him. He like all of them here, it seems like they're settling in well.
And he had a nice race in the Rebel, a good third behind Omaha. That really had to kind of give you the confidence that this is a pretty special horse, right?
That's the one we're leaning on. You picked it out. The Rebel. If we get the Rebel, he was short in the Rebel. I knew that when I went in the Rebel, I didn't have him quite tight enough. But he ran a remarkably well. He did run very well there. He was close. He could have been a little closer if he'd been a little fitter. So that gave me an idea. And then I ran him in the bluegrass, and I think I ran him back too quick. I think from the Rebel to bluegrass, he needed a little more time. And I wish, maybe I'd have skipped that one. But I got a fresh one now, and he's got some talent, and we'll see if we can maybe. We've had good luck here. See if we can maybe upset him.
What would be the perfect kind of trip you'd like to see him get in the Preakness?
Well, he's a good gate horse, and he in the Rebel and the horse, even in the bluegrass where he didn't finish that well, he was right there early. He's got that tactical speed, which here in the Preakness and at Pimlico, I think is a nice asset to have. Um, the track this morning to me looked a little bit more glib and a little bit more firm than it has been in the past, and I liked what I saw there. So I don't know. Maybe the scenario will be we're probably not gonna be the fastest, but we should be in the top tier.
And what will be your plans the rest of the week with Marky King?
Well, the serious work's all behind us, so he'll go to the track Thursday and Friday, obviously, and he might even jog a little on the morning of the race. But it's pretty much behind us now. We'll just try to keep him happy.
You've had so much success here at Preakness. You've set records here at Preakness, and you pulled off upsets here in the Preakness. You did it with Oxbow. You almost did it last year with Bravazzo. I liked Bravazzo last year. I loved him. I picked him. I picked him on top. Your thoughts about almost pulling off the upset last year with Bravazzo?
Well, here's the thing in that race. If you look at that, there was the fog and heavy fog. And those horses that came down through the stretch, Justifies down in, we're out maybe in the 7-8 hole. And I really, in looking at, think that neither one, Justify or Bravazzo, saw each other. And when you come in a stretch duel, you usually see two horses close together, battling and trying to one outdo the other. But in that particular race, they were both just cruising. I don't think Justify him. Even Mike Smith said he thought he eased up a little. And my horse, I don't think saw that Justify was down in there. I think if they'd have been side by side, it might have been a hell of a lot closer. And it was close anyhow.
Yeah, he ran awesome. I was proud of the big horse Bravazzo last year. What you have in it with all the experience you have? Any tricks up your sleeve this week to maybe keep a horse a little extra relaxed, or maybe a little extra sharp, or just any making sure their shoes, their teeth, all that's good. Any kind of things that that maybe other people might not know going into a big race like this.
Well, we share nothing in the game. It's too competitive. But I am at this stage of my career, and as much experience we got. By the way, with John Court, who is 58, and I'm going to be 84 this summer, we got 141 years of experience on him. So maybe that'll help us. But I recognize, in looking down through the shed row and seeing everybody here, I recognize the talent that here. Bob Baffert is arguably the best trainer in the world. And he's going to always be tough, and I respect all of these guys, even though I've had some success here. The young guys coming up that have never won it, I have great respect for them. It's a very challenging race in any way.
You have a nice book out there right now. I've read some parts of it. I want to read the whole thing. It looks like a great book. You've gotten a lot of great response on it. How cool has it been to have finished a book and been getting the nice response you've been getting on it?
Well, the response has been very good, and the whole feel of it, I think that most people called up and enjoyed it. One thing I found out is there's no money in it. if you're going to write a book, I don't know how the hell you make any money. I'm trying to break even. I prepaid all the printing, and I told my wife, boy, if we can just break even. Of course, we gave away a lot of them too, but it's got a philosophy in it that would surprise you a little bit. It's not about training horses. It's not about my career. In only one place do we mention even some of the achievements that we've been blessed with. So it's got a little bit better feel to it, and it's quotes that my wife had been keeping track of down through the years, and she kind of surprised me when she had them all.
It's great to see you here. It doesn't look like you're slowing down a bit. How many more Preaknesses do you have in you?
I'm only going to do it 10 more years. At 95, I'm through. I'll tell you what, whichever comes first. I got that nice saddle horse. Now, you see I got 3 steps to get on over there. And as long as I can get up on him and ride him 5 hours a day, I'll be out here. When I can't ride him, I don't know if I can train with that coffee cup down there in a golf cart. I don't think that's me.